Samsung seems to be preparing one of its most unique and practical features yet for the Galaxy S26 Ultra, something that could change how we use our phones in public spaces. You've probably seen or even used those privacy screen protectors that make your display only visible when you look at it straight on. From the side, everything goes dark, making it harder for people to sneak a peek at your screen. Well, Samsung is apparently building that exact idea directly into the Galaxy S26 Ultra. No extra screen protector needed. And the best part? You'll be able to turn it on or off whenever you want. This new feature, called Privacy Display, was first spotted inside the One UI 8.5 software code. It's described in simple terms: limit screen visibility from side angles to protect your privacy in public. That's pretty straightforward, but the way Samsung seems to be approaching this makes it much more advanced than a basic filter. According to screenshots shared online, there will be an auto privacy option built into the settings. Imagine you're in a crowded place, like a bus, train, or even an elevator. Auto privacy could detect that environment and automatically activate the feature, keeping nosy strangers from peeking at your phone. For those who want more control, you'll even have the option to schedule it. Maybe you want Privacy Display to turn on during your daily commute and switch off when you're home. What makes this even more interesting is that it won't just be a blanket effect across the whole screen. Reports suggest Samsung will allow you to protect only certain parts of the display. For example, a notification that pops up can be hidden from side angles, or a floating picture-in-picture window could be shielded while the rest of the screen remains fully visible. You could even choose to protect specific images in your gallery, ones that contain sensitive details or that you tag as private. And yes, even your PIN, password, or lock screen pattern entry fields can be protected so that no one sitting next to you can catch a quick glimpse while you're unlocking your phone. Samsung is also adding something called maximum privacy. This setting takes things one step further by lowering the brightness whenever Privacy Display is active, making it even harder for others to view your screen. Sure, that might make it a little dimmer for you too. But if you're really concerned about people watching over your shoulder, this could be a small trade-off for maximum security. Now here's where it gets even more important. This isn't just a software trick. Privacy Display will actually require hardware support. And based on the leaks, it looks like only the Galaxy S26 Ultra will come with the right display technology to make it work. So even if your older Samsung device gets the One UI 8.5 update, don't expect this feature to magically appear. This also means that the other Galaxy S26 models, like the base S26 or the rumored S26 Edge, may not get it either. Samsung has a history of keeping its most experimental or premium features exclusive to the Ultra line, and this seems to be another case of that. If you think about it, this could be a game changer. Privacy has become one of the biggest concerns in modern tech. We carry our whole lives on our phones: banking details, personal conversations, private photos, work documents. And no matter how careful you are, there's always that uncomfortable moment when someone is sitting just a little too close, their eyes wandering toward your display. With this built-in privacy screen technology, Samsung might be giving users peace of mind without requiring them to buy third-party accessories. Of course, the big question is how well it will work in real-world use. Will the viewing angles feel natural when Privacy Display is off? Will the brightness drop in maximum privacy make the phone harder to use in daylight? And how smart will the auto privacy detection really be? Can it actually sense a crowded train or a packed cafe? These are the things we'll only know once the Galaxy S26 Ultra officially launches. Still, the fact that Samsung is working on this shows a new direction for smartphone innovation. Instead of just chasing bigger cameras or higher performance chips, they're focusing on features that actually solve everyday problems. Privacy in public spaces is something everyone can relate to. And having this kind of control built directly into the display could become one of those subtle but important quality of life features that make people choose the Ultra over other phones. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be more than just another yearly upgrade. Between design changes, camera upgrades, and now this privacy display technology, it looks like Samsung wants to make the Ultra not just their most powerful device, but also their smartest and most secure. If this works as promised, it could set a new standard for future smartphones, where privacy is no longer an afterthought, but something built directly into the hardware. So, when the Galaxy S26 Ultra launches, don't just look at the usual headline specs like the processor or the megapixels. Keep an eye on features like privacy display, because this might be the thing you never knew you needed, but once you have it, you won't want to go back.